If you had to choose between these two, which one are you going with? The Clark Wallabee or the Clark Desert Boots? These two are classics. They've been around for decades and they've been worn by almost everyone, from soldiers to rappers. But if you're trying to decide between the two, which one is really worth it? I've worn both for months through the rain, heat, daily errands, and these are my thoughts about them. By the end of this video, you know exactly which pair fits your style, your comfort, and your lifestyle. The Clark Desert Boots is where it all started. It was designed in the late 1940s by a British officer who got inspired by African soldiers. It was simple, durable, versatile. It's meant to be that everyday shoes that you can style with anything. Then came the Wallabee. Same brand, total different personality. It's more relaxed, chunkier, and it has the iconic moccasin style toe that became a staple in streetwear and hip hop. Both are timeless, but once you wear them side by side, you start to feel the differences between the two. Let's start with material. The most common material for these boots are suede and the beeswax leather. The suede is soft, flexible, breathable, but it can get dirty very fast. And also, it's not good for the rain. A good waterproof spray helps, but suede is still suede. The Wallabee, especially the beeswax leather, feels tougher. The material is thicker, heavier, and way more resistant to scuff. If you want something that looks good even after a few years of wear, I'm definitely leaning towards getting more of the beeswax instead of the suede. Suede does last, but I feel like beeswax just lasts a little bit longer. Next is sizing. Sizing was very simple for me. They both fit the same. I went true to size for both and they fit fine right out the box. I didn't have to worry about breaking them in or anything like that. But here's the big difference. It's comfort. The Desert Boot feels lighter, but that's because the sole is thinner and has almost no padding. You feel the ground a lot more when you walk. The Wallabee has that thicker crepe sole, more cushion, and honestly, just softer underfoot. And honestly, I feel like I can walk in them a bit longer. If I had to pick one to walk in every day right out the box, I'm going with the Wallabee. Even though with the Clarks, you can definitely put some insoles in them, which will help you, but right out the box, the Wallabees are just a little bit more comfortable for me personally. Styling wise, I feel like they're both very good. They can match with any outfit, any look, and they still look good. I've seen so many different styles with these. Honestly, it just depends on which style you want to go for. You want to go more of like that chunkier boot, or you want to go something sleek or classic like the Desert Boot. It depends on which side that you want to go on, but me personally, I like them both. They're very versatile. If your style leans towards streetwear or vintage, the Wallabee will fit right in. If you're more classic or clean cut, the Desert Boot just makes sense. But honestly, they can do both. It's up to how you style it. In terms of durability, it's all up to you, how well you take care of it. And then also, I'll say suede is very good, but me personally, I like the beeswax. I feel like that beeswax leather just gives me a little bit more durability. And I do like how it looks once it gets like dirty and things like that. So I personally like the beeswax over the suede, but it's all up to you how well you take care of it and things like that. So if I had to pick between these two right out the box, which one am I going with? Personally, I feel like I'll go with the Wallabees, simply because I feel like I can style them more. I can just do so much more with them compared to the Desert Boots. The Desert Boots just feel like they box me in just a little bit. Maybe it's my style, but they're a little bit more classic and I have to dress them up. While the Wallabees, I could dress them up or down and they still look good. And then also, I just feel like the comfort level of the Wallabee is amazing compared to the Desert Boots. I haven't tried them with some insoles. Maybe I would get them, but right out the box, I feel like the Wallabee are great. I didn't have to worry about too much with them and they just fit perfectly for me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below and thanks for watching.